Okay, so Avengers Doomsday. Alex Perez, this insider, probably not even his name. He's just this guy who gets a lot of details and insights into like the Marvel space. So any Marvel movie, any Marvel show, he's usually got details on it. Whether he's like part of Disney or not, that's remains to be seen. But he did a Q&A. He's got a website called the Cosmic Circus that he posts all his stuff on. Well, he did a Q&A about Avengers Doomsday. So people asked him questions and he answered them with the leaks and intel that he basically has. So I just want to read through it with you and let's give our opinions on what it could mean for the movie.
Basically, things he's allowed to share without getting murdered for it.
Essentially, some of these leakers hold back on stuff and some of them just say screw it. Because leakers have to be careful because if they, sometimes Disney will like leak something out that's fake and see where in the trades, like the Hollywood trades, it gets published to, and then they can start narrowing down who their leaker is and basically nail them. And you know what I mean?
That's crazy.
Dude, they do crazy shady stuff to like get people.
That's kind of scary.
Okay, so first question is, hey Alex, the last Q&A you mentioned that Shang-Chi would be a major side character and Shuri would be a side character. Could you clarify the difference between their roles? Now, Shang-Chi, that's the Legend of the Ten Rings guy, isn't it? Isn't it that movie?
I have no idea. I mean, that sounds familiar. I only watched that movie like once, to be honest with you.
I'd never even seen it, to be honest with you.
Yeah, so I don't know for sure.
Anyways, he said, I genuinely don't recall mentioning Shuri. Shuri is Black Panther, the girl who became Black Panther. That's that
yes,
girl.
yeah.
Being a side character or differentiating the importance of roles between these two characters. But the way I see it, and it has been described to me, the heroes who have been the faces of phases 4, 5, and 6, primarily in the movies, will be the ones who have a bigger focus in Doomsday. So, I mean, the only thing I can say for sure is that the main character or hero for Avengers Doomsday will be Robert Downey Jr.'s Doctor Doom in the same way Josh Brolin's Thanos was the main character of Avengers Infinity War. So they're basically going to... So like how Thanos was basically the hero that was going to stop the world from basically getting destroyed because they don't have enough resources and stuff. He was kind of the hero of Infinity War. They're basically saying that that's what Doom's going to be like in this one, which obviously is going to be of him realizing that the multiverse is collapsing and he's trying to save it because that's what it is in the comics and that's what it's going to probably be.
Interesting. Okay.
Next question is, what are the teams and duos that fans can expect in Doomsday? He says there's Sam's Avengers, which I don't know who those people are. Sam's Avengers. You have the new Avengers, which are the Thunderbolts.
Yes, yes.
You have the Fantastic Four. Team Loki. So Loki's going to have his own team, probably with...
Don't you remember in the season, or like in season 3, like all the variants of Lokis? Like the crocodile Loki and stuff?
Season 2. There was no season 3. But...
That's what I meant, yeah.
But... Yeah, and you had the Mobius guy. You had the little short round from Indiana Jones. I don't know if those guys are going to be on it. They don't really have superpowers, but
that's going to be crazy if they.
So you've got Sam's Avengers, the new Avengers, Fantastic Four, Team Loki, and the X-Men. That's 5 different teams.
I said and the X-Men.
Yep, and he says Team Doom. So someone's going to be on Team Doom, which the current speculation of it is, and leaks and stuff, is that when Doom finds out what happened with the multiverse and that it's possibly going to be that he's ticked off because there's no Doom in our universe, the 616, and that it's like basically...
Wait, that's been confirmed?
It hasn't been confirmed, but it's basically like what we think is the best bet for what's going to happen. When he finds this out, he is going to go and like pluck and get the the dark versions of the Dark Avengers.
What?
So you're gonna have an dark Black Widow, you're gonna have a dark Thor, you're gonna have
Ew.
dark Cap. Cap. Okay, so this was in the comics. You have a Hydra Cap. So Captain America, who is part of Hydra.
Yes. Wow.
So we think that Team Doom is going to be part of like Dark Avengers, stuff like that. They're not going to be dark
Even
in
like
the film.
Wanda and stuff, or they're screwed.
What you say?
They better not have like Wanda on his team and stuff, or they're really screwed.
Yeah, that's true because Wanda and Doom kind of like each other in the comics.
What?
Yeah.
That's wild.
Okay, so next question is, as everyone pretty much knows by now, some of the Earths that will be featured in Avengers Doomsday include 616, 828, and the Fox's X-Men universe, or some version of it. Any chance or hint at any other Earths we may visit? So 828 Earth is the Fantastic Four Earth that we just saw in the Fantastic Four. 616 is the one that we've watched all our lives, and the Fox X-Men is those Fox movies that were the old Fox movies.
Right.
He says, even with Loki's intervention at the end of his show in season 2, the multiverse is still on the brink of collapse, and there's only a handful of viable Earths left. One of the Earths we're going to see is the completely decimated by an incursion, sort of to make the heroes understand what exactly they're going up against. So he says at the end of Loki's intervention at the end of season 2. So, I mean, Loki's kind of at the end of time, whatever that is, when he's holding all the timelines together, he's like basically buying it time. He's not like saving it. Like there's nothing he can do but buy it time. I think that's kind of mentioned in the show. It's like he's just trying to hold it together for the time being.
Right.
Cause remember like the tree, the big, like when they zoom out from Loki's like throne, there's a big like tree and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. I think Loki's arc is like one of the best arcs in like all of cinema. Because he goes from wanting the throne so badly, not caring about anyone, to caring about all his friends and stuff, to being forced to take the throne to hold time together.
Right, and he didn't want it.
That's crazy. That's awesome.
It was his destiny, though. It's like he knew.
And that's part of Avengers Doomsday is we think that to do what Doom wants to do, to like save the multiverse or create Battle World, which is what Secret Wars is, the next movie after Doomsday, is he needs to get to Loki, which is called like the Citadel at the end of time and stuff like that, because we think that might be like a world forge. Do you remember What If? You said you watched What If, when Doctor Strange is using the world forge to create a universe. And he's like throwing all the powerful people into it and basically using them as like batteries to power it.
Yeah, kind of.
Well, we think that like what Loki is basically at a world forge which can create a universe, and that's what that's kind of what Doomsday is going to be about, is Doom getting to Loki by the end of the movie and using the world forge.
What the world? This is gonna be the most chaotic movie.
I know.
My brain's gonna explode trying to keep up with everything.
Next question is,
like, people like haven't watched like the X-Men or Fantastic Four or the show Loki. Is this movie even gonna make sense?
I think it probably will. I mean, I think Marvel structures their movies in a way where you can watch any single one of them and still like kind of get what's going on. Like Fantastic Four was a good movie where like you didn't need to know anything and that was one of the things they said, like Kevin Feige, the guy who runs Marvel, he basically said this is a movie where you don't have to know anything. There's no homework you need to do to watch this movie. And I think, and that's basically what they're rushing to right now. Like they want to get to a reboot so bad. They're like trying to get these movies out so that they can reboot. Because when they do the reboot, when they do this Secret Wars, after Secret Wars, we're going to have new Iron Man, new Thor, all these new people in a new universe. Like this is going to be like basically starting from the beginning.
Wow.
So that like you won't have to deal with a lot of homework.
That's crazy. So like, I'm curious, like with you watch the Multiverse of Madness, right?
Yeah.
Is that one of those movies where you would have to do homework, like watch WandaVision, that kind of thing? To
I don't think WandaVision is one that you would need to watch, but like I could tell you the
like
things you. What's that?
it's like the Doctor Strange movies.
Yeah, Doctor. You don't probably need to know Doctor Strange one, but I could like tell you the things you need to know about multiverse. Like, there's little things that you need to nitpick from multiverse to understand the possibilities and know what's going on in Doomsday. Like the dream walking, how you can dream walk to other universes. America Chavez is this superhero. She's the girl that can. She's the only like variant across the multiverse. So like you know how each person has a different variant across each universe. Well, for some reason,
Yes.
there's only one of her, and she can
Why?
travel